The arrest of a Milwaukee County judge is reverberating in a courtroom up north.
Yeah, the FBI arrested Milwaukee Judge Hannah Dugan last week, accusing her of shielding a man from ICE agents. Now a judge in Sawyer County says Judge Dugan's arrest has her questioning whether or not she's respected or protected as a judge.
And 12 News' Nick Bohr is joining us live at the Milwaukee County Courthouse. And Nick, you've obtained the email the Sawyer County judge sent to every judge in the state.
Right. Another judge did share it with me. The story clearly making waves nationwide. The Sawyer County judge expressing frustration with the environment in courtrooms across the country and says the arrest of Judge Dugan right out in front of the Milwaukee County Courthouse here on Friday is sending shockwaves. In a social media post by the FBI director himself, Milwaukee Judge Hannah Dugan is seen being taken away from the Milwaukee County Courthouse in handcuffs Friday. She's facing federal charges accusing her of shielding a man in her court from immigration agents. The dramatic arrest led Sawyer County Judge Monica Isham to send this email to every judge in Wisconsin over the weekend, saying it led her to, quote, no longer feel protected or respected as a judge in this administration. Further, Isham threatened, quote, if there is no guidance for us and no support for us, I will refuse to hold court. The state senator representing the Hayward area blasted Judge Isham's email Monday night, telling 12 News her threat to boycott court was, quote, inappropriate.
She was willing to not hold court, to not do her job. And what does that say to the victims that are waiting for justice for other issues in Sawyer County? You're not going to hold court because you're mad about another judge's actions in Milwaukee?
But in an email response to Judge Isham, also obtained by 12 News, Milwaukee Judge Anna Barrios Schrader tells her, quote, we need you to maintain your place on the bench, offering help with, quote, options for how to respond to these challenges and choose those that allow us to uphold our oath to support the Constitution, each other, and the public we serve. We reached out to Judge Barrios Schrader to see if she wanted to comment on that email exchange, but she didn't respond to us. Isham, meanwhile, doesn't pull any punches in her email, saying flatly, quote, I have no intention of allowing anyone to be taken out of my courtroom by ICE and sent to a concentration camp, especially without due process.
Nick, in the email, Judge Isham writes her stance could cost her her job or could even get her arrested.
Right. As far as we can tell right now, though, she still is hearing cases. She has cases scheduled for tomorrow. That threat not immediate to boycott. She says she wants guidance from the state as to how to handle immigration agents in the courtroom. She says they have a meeting set for early next month, and she'd like to hear some guidance at that time.
All right, and we'll report back. Nick Bohr reporting live in Milwaukee tonight.
A second high-profile attorney is joining Judge Dugan's legal team, former U.S. Solicitor General Paul Clement, a Cedarburg native. He's argued more than 100 cases before the U.S. Supreme Court. He joins Stephen Biskupik, the former U.S. attorney in Wisconsin's Eastern District. He's best known for prosecuting 7 Milwaukee police officers in the high-profile beating of Frank Jude Jr. Judge Hannah Dugan will remain off the bench while she faces charges of helping an undocumented immigrant escape from ICE agents. The chief judge has appointed a reserve judge to take over Dugan's caseload. Dugan will be back in federal court May 15th.